Hey DSMS, it is the Joshua and the Julia here with your April 8th edition of DSMS TV News.
Today is Zoo Lovers Day and draw a picture of a bird day.
Now to the videos from the Stuco and the Miss Furnish.
Good morning, Desert Shadows. Happy Friday. I'm just here to give you some information about the AZ Merit testing next week. First of all, if you have earbuds of your own, please bring them Tuesday through Thursday for the assessments. We will have some extras for you that have not been used. No worries, they're not gross, but if you have your own, that would be a good thing to bring. So here's what's up for next week. I'm going to post some rosters on the Media Center windows on Monday. That is for the Tuesday writing test. And for that, everybody's going to check in for attendance, and like usual, and then there are a few people who will be moving for the test. Most students are going to take the test in their English blocks, but there are a few students and groups who will be moving, so you'll have to pay attention to the rosters for that. First of all, 8th graders who have English block during 7th and 8th period, you are going to take the test period 1 in a different location. So watch for those rosters to be posted on the windows on Monday. Wednesday and Thursday, you will still check in for attendance first thing in the morning, and then we will move to testing locations. Those rosters will also be posted on the Media Center windows on Tuesday, so that you can see them for Wednesday, Thursday testing. On Wednesday and Thursday, we are going to have a completely different schedule. We will be doing testing in the morning and have classes all afternoon. You will see each of your classes from the afternoon, and we will also have lunch. But what will happen is that you will check in for attendance and then move to your testing location, take your assessment, and then we will have a normal condensed day the rest of the day. I want to give you some specifics about math. If you are a 7th or 8th grade math student, you will take the 7th or 8th grade math test. If you are an algebra student, you'll take the algebra test. Geometry student takes the geometry test. So when you log in, be sure that the correct math test is popping up for you as an option. So one thing that I want to show you about logging into the Chromebooks, when you take the test, here's your Chrome opening page. There's an app button that has been installed at the very bottom. It's right down here. And when you select it, it says Air Secure Test. This is how you log in to take the AZ Merits. We do not log into Chrome, so you'll log in down here. Additionally, there's some specifics about calculators that I want you to be aware of. 7th and 8th graders are allowed to use calculators, so I want to be clear on what kind we can use because phones won't be allowed. So thanks to Miss Saley for giving me this handy dandy calculator thing. Pre-algebra, scientific calculator, or a basic calculator is okay. Any of these are fine to use for 7th and 8th graders. Here's the catcher. Only on part 1, only day 1, only on Wednesday. Okay? For those of you who are taking algebra or honors geometry, you will be able to use a graphing calculator. Teachers, pay attention to the difference between these calculators. These students, high school math students, algebra and geometry, may use this calculator on both parts of the test, part 1 and part 2, Wednesday and Thursday. Only algebra and geometry students. Graphing calculator. 7th and 8th graders, only these calculators. Wednesday only. Okay? Finally, teachers, just some reminders for you. Make sure if you have Chromebook carts that you are charging them regularly and that before the test you have given them plenty time to take a full charge. And it's important that we exercise the Chromes. I know Miss Lee sent out an email, but just to reiterate, the button to shut down is right here in the corner, so students pay attention to this too. When your teacher asks you to shut down, they're really asking you to use this button down here to shut down. And the reason for that is when the district office pushes out updates to any apps, it only happens when you shut down here rather than use this one. So this is the one she wants you to use to shut down the computers. Also, teachers, just to also talk about which tests to open. When you get your rosters, you will notice that you will have a variety of students in your classroom, meaning some will take 7th grade math, some will take 8th grade math, maybe you'll have an algebra and a geometry. It will be important that you open each of those sessions in order for them to pop up for the students who are assigned to you. So check for the calculator use, like I mentioned previously. And then also realize that 7th and 8th graders use the calculators on one day only, and the high school students, algebra and geometry, can use them both days. Make sure that each student is using the correct calculator. And finally, when students who are unfinished with a test session, the students pause the session and the teachers end the session. Then the students will move to a different location and it will start the process again. Somebody else will open a different session for them to do. So rosters posted Monday. That's all I have for now. Have a great weekend.
Hi, I'm Meredith.
And I'm Wes.
There will be a variety show soon here at DSMS.
Tryouts are after school.
They're on Friday, April 15th until 5:30.
Please be prepared for your act.
You can sing, dance, or any other cool trick you may have. MS.
Tryouts are after school.
On Friday, April 15th until 5:30.
Please be prepared for your act when you show up.
The actual show will be Friday, May 6th from 6:30 to 8:30.
Thank you.
Today's birthdays are Brittany Weir and Emma Holman, and Saturday's birthdays is
Abby Belashevka.
now to the sport.
Hello, DSM. It's Ellie and Julie with your weather. It is currently 70 degrees outside.
The high today is 81 degrees and the low is 57 degrees.
It might rain today. The high for tomorrow is 82 degrees and the low is 55.
On Sunday, the high is 70 and the low is 54. It is expected to rain.
Now to the sports.
Hello, it's Hansi with the sports. If you're in 8th grade and planning to play a sport in high school, free physicals are being offered at Horizon High School on April 16th from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. You do not have to be going to Horizon to take advantage of this opportunity. There is no soccer practice today. There is wrestling practice. That's all for today, DSMS. Have a good Friday and also weekend.